Force yourself to stay awake for 7 full days, and your brain physically begins to break down. By 24 hours, your reaction time drops to the exact equivalent of being legally drunk. By day 3, your visual cortex glitches, turning an ordinary floor lamp into a shadowy monster. Day 4 drops your emotional filter completely, leaving you weeping uncontrollably over a burnt piece of toast. On day 5, involuntary micro-sleeps hijack your brain, shutting you off for 10 seconds mid-stride. By day 6, your immune system crashes, causing severe shivering fits and complete brain fog. By day 7, total paranoia sets in, convincing you that your potted houseplant is a secret assassin. And the moment you finally collapse in a bed, your alarm goes off. Monday morning strikes again. Which sleep experiment should we break next? Inside your brain, toxic waste called beta amyloid piles up when you skip sleep, normally flushed out while you dream. Without sleep, hungry glial cells go rogue and literally start eating your brain's active synapses. In 1964, 17-year-old Randy Gardner stayed awake for 11 straight days to win a high school science fair. By day 9, he tried to count down from 100 and stopped midway because he completely forgot what he was doing. His record was frozen permanently after Guinness banned the category, calling it far too dangerous for human life. That's because extreme sleep deprivation spikes your blood pressure to lethal levels, drastically raising your heart attack risk. In rare genetic cases like fatal familial insomnia, damaged prion prevents sleep entirely until organs shut down. So if you're trying to pull a week-long all-nighter, don't. Your brain will literally consume itself before you reach the weekend. To see how long mammals could survive without sleep, scientists placed lab rats on a turntable above water. The moment the rat fell asleep, the platform spun, forcing it to walk or drown. After 2 weeks of forced movement, every single rat died from total organ failure. In human sleep deprivation, your brain's thermal regulator breaks, dropping your core body temperature. Your sensory processing collapses next, making your skin feel like invisible bugs are crawling over it. Militaries tested extreme sleep loss on soldiers, forcing them into combat drills after 72 hours awake. Hallucinating troops repeatedly opened fire on empty bushes and saluted random tree stumps. And when you finally collapse in a bed, your brain triggers intense REM rebound, plunging you straight into terrifying nightmares. In 1959, radio host Peter Tripp broadcast live for 200 hours straight from a glass booth in Times Square. Pushed by stimulants, Tripp hallucinated that his doctor's coat was covered in slithering snakes and bolted out the door. Although he made it to 8 days awake, the mental strain ruined his personality, ending his marriage and career. That happens because prolonged sleep loss damages your blood-brain barrier, letting harmful toxins leak directly into brain tissue. On an EEG machine, a week-old sleepless brain displays chaotic spikes that mirror severe seizure activity. Unlike humans, ocean mammals like dolphins avoid this breakdown by sleeping with only one brain hemisphere at a time. The dolphin shuts one eye to rest half its brain, while the other eye stays wide open to spot hungry sharks. Try that 7-day sleepless trick as a human, and your brain collapses. Which sleep myth should we bust next? In 1989, an exhausted third mate on 2 hours of sleep ran a supertanker straight into a reef. 11 million gallons of black oil spewed into the ocean, causing one of the worst environmental disasters in history. On the highway, a sleepless driver suffers micro-sleeps lasting 4 full seconds. At 60 miles per hour, your car travels an entire football field while you are completely unconscious. Centuries ago, medieval courts used forced sleeplessness as a brutal form of execution. Guards slapped victims awake repeatedly until their organs collapsed from sheer physical exhaustion. When you finally sleep after prolonged deprivation, your brain skips lighter stages and dives straight into deep, slow-wave sleep. Your body prioritizes physical repair above all else, leaving your mind completely immobilized. By day 7 without sleep, your body enters hypermetabolism, burning through calories at double speed while your weight plummets. Your immune system crashes so completely that even a simple common cold can trigger severe, life-threatening inflammation. And sleeping extra on Sunday won't fix it. Deep neurological damage requires months of regular rest to fully repair. Scientists discovered that 7 days of sleep loss alters the expression of over 700 genes, disrupting your basic biology. So if you're planning a week-long all-nighter to finish your work, don't. Because by day 7, your computer monitor will start roaring back at you. Which sleep myth should we test next?